hello to everyone. Hello to the Knowledge family. I just want to say hello to the Knowledge family and thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Cafe of Knowledge. Please click the subscribe on your little right hand over there and click your like button as well. But I'm here to spill some tea with y'all today. Lord, ooh, woo. I heard some kids, some children on the internet, live Facebook or whatever, and they was on this internet live cursing like true outlaws. I'm talking about they was getting down. They was hardcore gangster cussing. And I had to do a double take at first because, see, when I heard them, I wasn't looking at them. And when I heard them and they was doing this hardcore cussing, I was like, I mean, they was cursing their ass off. I thought it was grown people who their voice box just hadn't developed all the way yet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what is it? And then when I looked, I said, oh, hell to the no. These are kids. These are kids cursing like this. I mean, I had to get me a cocktail drink and I had to sit down. I had to take a deep breath. When I realized these was kids cursing like this, I had to just sit down, fix me a little cocktail, sit down, y'all, and take a deep breath and just do some breathing treatments, because this right here was just terrible. I was doing all this, taking deep breaths and shit, and they ain't even my kids. I'm telling you, it was something that I really didn't, I really couldn't understand. But anyway, let me tell y'all this right here, okay? Now, I'm going to let y'all hear these kids, the way they was cursing. And I'm going to let y'all hear some of it, and I mean, they was going off. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to tell, before I let y'all hear this, I just want to tell people that it's critical to maintain boundaries between adults and children, okay? Please protect your children's innocence and allow them to remain children. Allow them to remain kids, okay? Because children must not be pulled into a burden by adults' problems. Don't bring your adult problems and put them on to the child. Don't pull kids into adults' problems. I mean, we just can't do that as parents. That's something that we just can't do. Okay? And stop allowing children to get in adults' mess. You know? And talking all disrespectful and cursing adults out. And I mean, they just doing all kind. They think it's cute. And they think it's a hip thing. And it's some parents out here, single mothers and fathers, that think that kids cursing other grown people out or kids cussing people out, that is cute, it's funny, and all that. And it's not, because I was looking at that little Facebook Live thing that she had, and it was a lot of people that had laughing emojis and they was cracking up and they thought that it was very entertaining. Yeah, it is entertaining, but it's a sad entertainment. It's a degrading entertainment. It's bad for black people to be seen in that type of light, you know, and it's up to us to help each other so that we could talk to each other and make sure that we start diminishing this type of toxic behavior, because this was really some toxic, low-down behavior that was going on. You know what I'm saying? And it was so many people that just thought it was funny. Hell, the mama that was sitting there thought it was funny. She was sitting there, she had her a glass of wine. Hell, I had to give me a goddamn glass of wine. She had a glass of wine while the kids was cussing like this, and she got the glass of wine on Facebook Live and drinking it and laughing and kikiing at the damn kids who were doing all this cursing. Now these kids was cursing the people out that was on, some of the people or one of the persons or whatever on this here line, on this internet Facebook line. Okay, now you are diminishing your children's future when you approve and allow children to do this type of toxic behavior, and you lead all this toxic behavior, you allowing them to bring this type of toxic behavior inside the home, and this type of cursing and stuff doesn't do nothing but lead toxic behavior and then a slim successful future. See, that's all it do. It diminishing the future. Now, I ain't gonna tell no lie. I know all of us at one time when we was little said some curse words and stuff, and we got around our little friends and stuff, and we cursed a little bit, but we had respect for adults. We knew not to curse in front of adults. We knew not to curse adults out, and we had respect for adults. When we cursed behind their backs. But these days, they cussing with the mama, with the daddy, cussing everybody out. The mom and daddy cussing folks out, and hell, they joining in too. And they curse your ass out better than the parents cuss your ass out. That's how bad it's done got. And it's a sad situation. Our generation is getting very sad when it comes to that. And then I heard a guy who was covering this little thing here on his platform, and he said 90% of black women are just like this. No, they not. 90% of black women do not raise their children like this. You have some that do, and you have a lot of them that don't. The majority of black women are not like this. Okay? So that's what we're saying, that sometimes the good black women get tainted by what some of the bad black women do. But us as sisters have to grab this sisterly bond and help that sister who is going astray in the wrong direction. Okay? It ain't no time to laugh at her. It ain't no time to laugh at her kids. It's time to grab them and pull them to you and lead them to a better and a successful way of living. That's what we do. And that's what we do around here on the Knowledge Channel. Because that's what we do. It's that sisterly love and sisterly and brotherly love. We love our whole entire culture around here. And it's time to grab sisters like that and help them. And they got that little attitude like, oh, you don't tell me nothing. You ain't got to tell me nothing. I don't want to hear nothing what you got to say. I run my life the way I want to run my life. You don't tell me shit. I do what I want to do with my kids. If I want my kids, okay, we get all that. We get all that. But sister, we just trying to help you. And if you don't want to help, if you don't want the help, we'll let you go. We'll let you go. We'll let you go ahead and live your life, but we're not going to let you go as one of our sisters. See, that's how black women do, and some black men do. So, I just wanted to bring that to people's attention, because if you feel like your life didn't turn out right, or you feel like your life turned out opposite of what you expected, suck it up. Suck it up, and then make it your business and your priority to make sure your children don't turn out like that. That's what the goal is. If you feel like your life didn't turn out the way you wanted it to turn out, well, then you make it your business and your priority to make sure that your children's life do not turn out like that. Now you have a purpose, mission to do. So you are still needed just because your life didn't turn out the way you wanted to, and it turned out opposite of what you thought it was going to turn out, and it didn't turn out too good, you are still valuable and needed when you have those kids on the side of you. Because then you have to turn all that and make it your business and your priority to make sure that those children have a successful life. That's the bottom line right there. So it's degrading. It is a degrading look for a parent and a child to be seen in this type of light that I saw here today. It's just really, really degrading. And then the first thing that come to other people's mind is that, oh, she trifling. Oh, the kids are trifling. Oh, you know, they ain't worth nothing. Because that's what I heard a lot of men saying on the internet. Now, it was women covering this story or covering this thing here, but they didn't say too much because they didn't want to really down their sister. They knew that it all looked like a cry for help. So they didn't say anything. But you had some men that were saying, you know, oh, you know, and there's a lot of other women that probably said it too. You know, oh, she trifling. She ain't worth a nickel. They need to take the kids, or they need to do this, or they need to do that. They were saying all that. But see, when you talk on a subject like this, you have to be willing to help a sister or help a brother when you see them going astray like that. So I'm asking the sister, if you ever see this, and might not ever see this, but if you do, help is here at the Cafe of Knowledge. That's what we do on this channel, is we help each other, man or woman. And it really don't matter what color you are. If you need it, hit the email, cafeofknowledge88@gmail.com. And then we can see if we can better your life and better the career and better the situations that is surround that toxic situation. Because sometimes it's best for sisters and brothers to help each other to keep from the government stepping in and handling that and taking what you love. So I just wanted to bring that to people's attention because it's not funny. You know, I mean, when you listen to it, you can't help but to kind of giggle or what, huh? And you know, you can't help but to do all that. But then after it's all over, you just shake your head and say, a lot of us, whether it's a man or a woman, need some help, a lot of help, you know. And that's where us brothers and sisters who don't do this and have it together have to be willing to just be a mentor and a supporter for these type people, okay, and help them better their life and their careers. Okay, so anyway, you as a parent have to be represented. You have to represent yourself as a parent, and you have to represent your children, and then your children have to represent you and represent themselves. That's how that go for high standards. See, a parent have to represent themselves with high standards for themselves and them kids. And them kids have to represent themselves with high standards for themselves and for their parent. Okay? Because once you as a parent lose high standards, lose dignity, and bring in toxic behavior inside your home, within each other, the family then becomes destructive, and everyone in that household will destroy themselves. They will destroy themselves if you don't get a handle on it. You know? Now, let's get into the tea. Now, there's this black woman that was on Facebook Live and having a back and forth argument with, I don't know, some people on there, right? And she was either going at it with someone or going at it with a couple of people. You know, she arguing back and forth. And she decided, someone on there said something about her kids. And then she called her kids from the other room and said, oh, well, since you got my kids in your mouth, my kids' name in your mouth. I'm going to let my kids talk for themselves, is what she said, right? Now, okay. Woo. And then she had her glass of wine and she was sipping on it and all that. So she called these kids in, y'all. And this is what she told them. They on here talking mess. And they was like, who talking mess? And she said, yeah, they on here talking mess. So, y'all get out or whatever y'all gonna do. And this is what they said, y'all. Okay? So, hold on. Listen. And when she brought them kids in that room, this is how it turned out.
And they still trying to get food stamps because they got enough money since they claim they rich. They got enough money to buy their own food without y'all food stamps. And what you gonna say tomorrow, dear? I would say, y'all, they don't need money. If they're so supposedly rich, they don't need no money. I just don't know what they said about me. Hold up, what they said. Cause y'all don't be talking about my sister like that. Y'all bald head tail. Hold on, nobody like y'all. What they said? They said. Who I was talking about? Click over there. No, she got it. They said you get $1,200. And that's her big. Okay, okay. Don't do in my business. Don't do that because baby girl, you can get out of my business and mind your own business. Like you need to mind your own business. How you finna get locked up, baby? So don't be doing that. You need to mind your own motherfucking business and don't mind mine. Here, thank you. What you got to say, dear? Like y'all, you tell that y'all be quiet. See, I'm here at my turn, but y'all getting on they fucking nerves. They sick of y'all. Y'all keep their name in some shit. Baby, I got nothing to do with that, so you can keep my name out your motherfucking mouth. You can't remove. You can remove my fucking name from your fucking vocabulary, bitch. You can remove my name from your vocabulary. I'm tired y'all playing with my mom, cause y'all always doing it. Like y'all haters. Just go to the parents, fuck. Go to the dentist and get my name took out your motherfucking mouth, bitch. Look at me, bitch. Since you got money to get some souvenirs, bitch, get it. Y'all fucking, you ain't drinking out my motherfucking mouth, you ugly asshole. Cause what that fake ass, you be wearing, bitch, that fake ass is on. Period. That fake ass tender ass booty, bitch. I just said my ass look a mess. Bitch, you look better than yours, you ugly ass bitch. That shit hard as fuck, bitch. That shit shake like a fucking watermelon. You look ugly as fuck. Ugly ass shit. Fake ass vagina. Now what else? That shit dissolved, huh? We get in the fucking water, bitch. Get out. You ain't trying to get out. Say what you gotta say about me to my motherfucking face, huh? You can say what you gotta say to me to my motherfucking face. Join the line. Say what the fuck you gotta say to me to my motherfucking face, huh? Stop going on motherfucking line with all that spit in your motherfucking mouth talking all that goddamn shit, bitch. You need to be worried about how your kids running around that whole wild, bitch. Period. That grass. You got grown ass kids that be you 25-year-old bitch. Like, what the fuck? You done, man. Your 20-year-old in the chat room with your baby. It's the hard ass twin bags for being that bitch.
Okay, y'all. And that's not it. Let me let you hear another one. I mean, it's the same kids. Okay, y'all. And then this is what the last thing the mother had to say. Okay, y'all. So y'all heard all of that. And you know when the sister said, if y'all don't like what the fuck is going on, then send me some money and all that so I can get them into some counseling. Well, I'm just here to tell that sister that you really don't need any money to go to counseling. It's ways around that you can get counseling without anyone sending you money. And like I said, I gave my email address. Contact me and I can make sure, and I could be that sisterly person for you, that mentor for you. And I heard all that about I don't give a this, I don't give a that, and all that. But I'm a sister who don't let go of my sisters or my brothers when I see help is needed. So if you want to accept it, hit the email up. And if you don't, fine. But at least can't nobody say that we here on the Cafe of Knowledge, the Knowledge family, didn't offer that help. Okay? Now, let's get to this right here. Now, when kids talk this strong, y'all, they was strong cursing. They was strong cussing around that joker right there. I'm telling you, talking about when they act like this, most likely they running that whole damn household. I'm telling you that right now. Kids who act like this most likely got the parents scared as a mud. They got us scared as shit. I'm telling you. These kids, I mean, listen at them. Hell, a lot of us probably were goddamn scared just by listening at them. I'm telling you, they will punk you. They'll punk your ass. I'm telling you, because these right here talk a strong game. They were talking strong cussing. I'm talking about it. It made me, I told y'all, they made me do a double take. Because if I didn't know, I'd be thinking that they about to whoop my ass. You know, I'm telling you, that was some strong cussing right there. Now, most likely, see, these type of children here, most likely, they run around the house breaking shit when they get mad and shit. They punching holes in the walls, and then they going on hunger strikes and shit, and then they behaving violently. I'm talking about having the mama scared or the daddy scared or everybody. Grandmama scared, granddad. We don't want to keep them, baby. Because I don't need my ass kicked today. I can't move like I used to move, baby. These kids are bad here. They just too damn bad. See, kids like this be tiptoeing in your bedroom and not far from your ass because it ain't no more cereals in the goddamn kitchen. Oh, hell no. They running around the house with straight disorder. They running around there angry. You heard one of them say, oh, we act like this because we angry. I'm telling you, they damn sure is. Because they acting mad as a mud. They angry for nothing. Angry for all this person had to do was call these kids in, and them kids started cursing folks' ass out. Imagine if you physically did something to them. Boy, they gonna jump your ass hard around that bitch there, right? Hell no. Kids that act like that, I'm telling y'all, they running straight disorder. They running that house. They will jump your ass anytime you get ready. They most likely to jump in the parent. The kids who act like this, not just them kids, any kids that act like this, man, they most likely jumping that parent's ass around the house. And if they ain't jumping it, they on the way to jumping that ass. I'm trying to tell you right now, if they hadn't already. See, little bad aggressive kids. I'm talking about they aggressive as hell around now. They aggressive towards adults. They aggressive towards other little children. Oh, they bullying other little children. No other little children in them school ain't got no chance, honey. They ain't got no chance. But I'm telling you right now, these type of kids cursing their ass off like this, they make the teacher drink. They make the teacher drink. Y'all thinking them teachers got coffee in them coffee mugs. Hell no, they got a shot of vodka in that damn cup there. Because that's the only thing that they going to make it through the day. That's the only thing that going to get them to make it through the day. And we wondering why these teachers are half of them going on strike, don't want to work. They getting underpaid. Oh, hell no. Imagine dealing with. You got about, 25, 30 kids in the classroom. Imagine if all of them was like this right here. Hell yeah, you need a damn cup of vodka. You need to goddamn do something to get through the damn day around that goddamn place. I'm trying to tell you, just with these type of kids in school causing straight disobedient. They disobedient as hell, and they the only kids that seem to have substitutes all the time. You know why? Because the main teacher don't want to come to work. They calling in all the goddamn time just because of these badass kids. I'm sick. I ain't coming to work. And it's that every time you turn around, they got substitutes. They causing complete chaos around that joker. They running around the school, setting the trash cans on fire and shit, and stealing other kids' lunches and shit, fighting and bullying other kids. They slapping the library lady all across her goddamn head and shit. They turning over lunch tables and shit. I'm talking about they get suspended every 2 weeks. I mean, they just straight chaos. They done took over the band room, and they took the band room over, and they teaching WAP around that motherfucker. Oh, hell no. They deboing folks' cell phones and they tablets, and then at recess, they teaching other kids how to professionally cuss a motherfucker ass out on damn Facebook. This is that chaos. No. No, And then when the teacher asks them something, see, now they start cursing the teacher out. You know, teacher said, hey, baby, pick that paper off the floor. You do it, bitch. Hey, baby, I'm going to need you to do your homework tonight. I really need you to do your homework. You do it, bitch. Okay. Baby, please turn to your textbook on page 35. Shut up, bitch. Okay. Baby, you gonna have to walk in a straight line so the other kids can get past. Shut up, bitch. I'm talking about it's just complete chaos. See, this is the type of stuff that go on when people don't have a handle of their kids. The kids start causing chaos all over the place, in the home and outside the home. Now, don't get me wrong. It is not these kids' fault. It's the parents' fault. It's the parents' fault. I'm not blaming them kids at all. I'm just saying, when the parent do not be a parent, everybody ain't meant to be a parent. But when you are a parent, you just have to stick it out and do what's right. You have to do that. You have to do that. You have to still make sure that your child is a respectable child. And a child have a promising future ahead of them. Because this right here just ain't getting it. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm talking about just slap chaos. You know it's bad when the bus driver skip half their damn route picking them for the beginning of school and end. You know it's bad when the bus driver avoid half of their whole damn route just to avoid bad ass kids because they don't want to be bothered with them. You know you got bus drivers skipping 4-5 blocks because they don't want to pick up these annoying ass kids. Hell, you know the bus driver, hell nah, y'all ass gonna walk today. You ain't getting on this big cheese today. Hell no, I'm tired. The bus driver done skipped by 6 blocks because he don't want these bad ass kids getting on the bus. You know, she don't want the bad ass kids getting on the bus. Hell no, y'all ass gonna walk today. You hear me? I don't give a damn how you get to school, but you ain't getting on this big cheese, huh? You ain't getting on this cheese. Because I'm tired of you. You're running your mouth. I ain't got time to argue with you. Bus drivers got to argue with these kids. And then when they not arguing with them, they got to make them listen. They ain't listening. They hanging out the bus and shit and talking shit and slamming the windows down and beating up the kid over here and taking the kid over here. Shit. Oh, hell to the no. We got to do better. A lot of children out here, I'm telling you, the bus driver will leave these kids' ass. These bus drivers do be skipping about 4 or 5 blocks because they don't want to deal with these kids' ragged ass. I'm telling you, the ragged ass mouth. They cussing you out like they your superior. What the hell is this? Oh, hell no. Don't have any respect for other people, and they don't have any respect for themselves, and this is not their fault. It's the parents' fault. You know? They don't give a damn about no rules, and they don't obey no rules. That's just how it go. And a lot of children and teens have no regard for human life, and they have no regard for their own life. And a lot of this have to do with us as parents. And we have to make sure, just like parents go and clock in on their job and work every day, raising them kids is a clock in job too. And that job, you can always quit or somebody fire you. You cannot quit or get fired with these damn kids. You got to keep doing it. You got to keep doing it, and you got to find some type of love in your heart, some type of respect in your heart, some type of dignity in your heart, and make sure that you focus all that on these kids so we can have a better future, because the future ain't looking too good right now with our kids acting like this. Oh, you just leading your kid down to a road of incarceration or to a road of death because we too lazy to do our damn job with our kids. Now that's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. You can have them, but don't want to be bothered with them. You can have them, but don't want to do the parenting duties. You can have them, but don't want to do the father duties. You can have them, but don't want to do the mother duties. You can have them, but you just want to do your own thing and damn the kids. We have to be dedicated to teaching our children about respect and success and being successful. That's what we have to do. That's exactly what we have to do. We have to stop letting our children follow the destruction path and toxic behavior to hell. We really do. We really do. We really do. You know? And it's not the children's fault. Like I said, these children are looking for us. And they trust in us to be their guidance. And that's what we have to do. Be their guidance. Be their mentor. So that they can have the best in life. And you don't have to have a lot of money. You can be poor and still give your children the best of life. Because love is free. Love don't cost a damn thing. Loving your children and making sure that your children follow the right road, all of that is free by the love. You ain't got to have no, you can have $2 to your goddamn, you can have 2 pennies to your name, but it's still, the love outweigh all them little 2 pennies when it comes to your child. And what I'm hearing here and what I just heard is nowhere near guiding a child. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. You know? And you know, these type of kids here make you turn from 0 to 200 real quick. You know, I mean, these type of kids make you want to do the parent shuffle. To the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the back, to the back, to the front. Now dip, baby, dip. Now I ain't saying abuse no kids, but I'm telling you right now, I ain't got the patience for that right there, cause I would have been done did the parent shuffle on them. That ain't gonna work right there. I'm telling you that right now. And it's a lot of mothers and fathers that's round here sashaying and sashaying their ass off thinking they the damn shit, but they kids constantly stepping in shit. You know? You have to put yourself on pause and handle your kids. You know? Find that secret weapon of potential in your child. Find that secret special gift within your child and make that child do something with that so they can become successful in life. You know? But, you know, all this talking greasy. You got the parents talking greasy. They mad, don't want nobody to say nothing but they're talking greasy. Take care of your responsibilities. Because I'm going to tell you right now, please stop your children and these teenagers from cursing out here, having destructive behavior, toxic behavior, because it's not cute. Because someone out there might put them on mute. That's all I got to say about that. Gain knowledge to prevent blockage. And we all know what that means. The more you know, the harder it is for anybody to block y'all from your goals and success. Bye-bye. See y'all later.